offense, some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
And the returner heads out of bounds. He hands it off from the gun. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Ragin' Cajuns will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, it is incomplete. A chance for a big man takeaway there, but he couldn't quite hold on. The 49ers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. The Raging Cajuns looking to cash in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Louisiana. They draw first blood in this national title game. Extra point try coming now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's found some room at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. Finally able to make the tackle, but that's a huge gain here as they grab momentum wrapping up the first quarter. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flip into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. They'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. The Raging Cajuns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this.
He hauls it into the 25, still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is
they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throwing for his running back. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The touch strategy here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
And this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They're going to run it. They're going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the left side, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. The 49ers bring their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the 49ers will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And the route is on. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight. This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Raging Cajuns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Oh, they get him again. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field. Just in case this field goal was short, they had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And we're able to get him down.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And then they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Moves the ball up to the 30. The 49ers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They're going to run it here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And it's caught from inside the 20. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And he keeps it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Pressure is coming. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. And it's Louisiana on top, Kirk. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Championship game, 4th quarter. Starts with a pass. He shreds the tackle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the 49ers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And looking for a big play here. Touchdown, 49ers. They finish off the scoring drive.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Movement here from the tight end. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught near the goal
line. Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2,
down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Brown. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The 49ers have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
This guy making this throw. I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Austin. Touchdown, Charlotte. Great connection there for 6 points.
Now, it's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down coming up after that running play. We'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told him